Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to my channel and Punched Out Thursday with Kathy, Krista, myself, and Dorothy. And today we will be using our punches on our layouts. And that's a picture of my great nephew Parker, and I was pointing to him, his face in the middle of that big old astronaut outfit. And I had this piece left over. See that triangle piece? I had it left over from my last layout. I haven't done the video for that layout yet, but it was my last layout. I had used the other side and I thought, oh, I got this picture and I forgot about needing that space paper for it. So I thought, I do have some left. And of course, since it's a triangle shape, I don't want to waste it. So I am going to do another one where I put the triangle across here. So that'll be two in a row that I'm doing that way. But I'm going to do it just a little bit differently. Before, my paper was on the bottom. This time it's going to be on the top. The part that's, pattern paper. So that's going to be my difference. Not a whole lot. I did cut the extra blue off because I thought I might need it for something. I don't end up using it for anything, but I thought I might. I am going to, if you look on the astronaut, around his arms and his legs, there's some red bands, and I'm kind of going to mimic them. I'm going to put a border between the two pieces of paper, and I'm going to do the white. And since I didn't have a piece long enough to go all the way across here, all I'm doing is piecing the pieces together. And I'm going to put the white, and then I'm going to put a thinner piece of the red on there. And so it kind of reminds me of the astronaut's outfit. May not anybody else do, but it does me. And I'm going to end up doing that in the bottom right-hand corner too. But I'm going to do it like a smaller version down there. And I am using liquid glue because I want to be able to move it around. I was worried I wouldn't get it quite straight. So yeah, I just thought I'm going to move this around. But I didn't. I mean, I went down a whole lot better than sometimes when I'm trying to line something up. And I'm just cutting off the excess. And yeah, that's all I'm going to do right there. I thought about using the blue that I had extra to mat his picture for a third time, but I didn't. I was showing my creative memory circle there. I'd cut them ahead of time trying to decide how big I wanted this. I thought, why throw them away? I didn't go ahead and make it. This is a make as you go one. Sometimes I make one ahead of time in case I think I'm going to use it for a card or something. But this time I thought, no, I'm just going to make it as I go. And I did look at the pictures on my iPad earlier, but I thought I better get it back over there so that I could see, because this is BB-8 off of Star Wars. And I thought about doing an astronaut. I did. I'm pretty sure I could do an astronaut. But I thought there's little astronauts all over that piece of paper there. And I didn't want to make, well, maybe there isn't as many as I thought. I see one. Anyway, I thought there's already some on that paper, and I had used the stickers. So I don't have any stickers left. So I did think about you doing the astronaut. But then I thought, well, I'm going to do BB-8. Parker is certainly not in any kind of Star Wars outfit. He's in more realistic outfit. Astronaut costume. Well, it looks like the real thing, and they've just put his face on it. But I thought, I'm going to do BB-8 just because I think he's cute. I think he's adorable rolling around there. Of course, I loved R2-D2 and C-3PO. So yeah, I like all them. So I thought I will go ahead and do it on here. And he is going to be kind of big, but I decided I wanted to be big. That's why I was doing those punches and trying it out. I did try smaller, like that head was the body. And then I thought, boy, that's going to be really small. Am I going to like that or not? Am I going to have to fiddle with those little teeny tiny pieces because the orange shows some tiny ones, and they're tiny for this head. So I'm going to make him bigger. But It shows, if you look up there on the iPad, you can see it there. It's like those circles and all those body parts are here, there, and everywhere because he's moving around. So I'm not going to put them dead center on here. I'm just going to kind of move them here, there, and everywhere too. And make it look like maybe there's some movement. I don't do a super good job. That's why I'm saying maybe. And I'm going to have his head kind of, well, I guess it's a head. The top part of him tilted up towards Parker like he's looking up. And I will tell you, I forgot to do one thing. I noticed it after I started the video. I forgot to do the inking around the edges to give it more dimension. And I don't guess he's going to get ink around the edges because I put him down with that foam tape. And I got that foam tape a while back. And I quit using it because it was so sticky. But I ran out of the other, so I am using it again. And so he's not going to come up very easy, so I'm just going to leave him there. I'm not going to ink the edges on him. But my intentions was to ink him in gray, my light gray, but also I was going to use a little bit of orange and look like, because sometimes he don't look like he's in the best of shape when you see him. So I thought I'd make him a little rustic, but he's going to be nice and white and brand new instead. I punched out me some rings to go on here, and I probably could have made them a little bit bigger. I was kind of guessing and looking at my little BB-8s up there. But I could have probably made them just a little bit bigger and it would have worked out all right. But since I already have them made, they're going on here. And the gray part, I am just kind of guessing and using creative license and doing them just any which way. And one of the rings, I'm going to forget to make the little nubby things on it. So, well, they're laying right there. You can see them, those little round things. I'm going to use them for like little nubby things. You can see it on that one. Well, the one that I'm working on now, I'm going to forget to put them on there. But I think it looks all right. So that's going to stay that way too. I'm not going to change it. And I've got that punch that punches the hole in the center. So I'm going to end up using that a couple of times on here and the pieces from it so that I can have a variety. Because if you're looking up there at the picture, the gray parts are like different on each one. So they're not the same. So it's not something that's repetitive. So I'm just doing something different in each one of the circles because of that. And I'm just using whatever I want. I'm not worrying about getting it exactly the same as BB-8. And I did do an antenna earlier when I was doing the head. I was busy talking, I guess, because I don't remember mentioning it. But I used my dragonfly and just used the tail on him. I've used that so much on stuff, but he really comes in handy. And I did too. I did one gray and one black, and I cut the tip end off of the gray and then laid it on the black and glued it down and then put the antenna on. So the top part will be black and the bottom part's gray. Just the tippy top part though. And on here, I am going to kind of sort of little bit center that on there. So, I've got like 3 places that's embellished. And here I decided I was going to use that punch that makes the circle. And I did punch it out, but then I changed my mind. I decided to make another little circle by using 2 of my punches and just going ahead and putting it right there. And I used the 1/8 inch punch for the little tiny place in the middle. And here I goofed on that head, and I noticed it while I was doing the body part. His head is not completely round up there. I don't know how I didn't notice that. The bottom part is kind of flattened, and it has some silver there. So I'm putting this silver on there, but rather than cutting the bottom part off, I just left it since I had that other part so far down there. I just left it. I figured it won't be so noticeable once I actually get the 2 pieces together, and it isn't. It kind of sort of looks like his head now. Just kind of, sort of. I did put white highlights on there too. And because, that just gives it a little more character to have that on there. I'm going to put my picture up on this awesome sticky foam tape. Yeah, I had to order me some more a while back, and it came in, so maybe it won't be quite as sticky. But I thought I'd just go ahead and keep using this one until it was gone, and then I won't have to worry about it sitting there sticky. Like I said, though, that new stuff could be sticky too. It's not the same place that I got it from before. It is Amazon. I did get it off of Amazon, but it was a different place. They wanted more money for the ones I got before. It was like 2 in a package, and it was like $9.99. Well, they wanted like $13.99 for the same thing because I went to do reorder because I thought, well, it was a good price, sticky or not, it's a good price. And I didn't get that. I got some other. I even got some 1/8 inch wide, because sometimes when I'm doing a shaker thing, I'm wishing for thinner and I have to cut it down. So I got me some so I could have it on hand. It'll probably not get used quite as much, and then I'll have it forever for shaker cards. But then I got some that's like this. And I am putting foam tape behind BB-8 too also. And my title, I put it's going to be right there, and it's Moonwalking Boy. And I don't plan on the boy at first. I did the moonwalking. And then later I was looking at the sticker sheet trying to see if there's anything else on there that I could use. And I seen the boy, so my title's going to become Moonwalking Boy. Cool dude off of the sticker sheet. And I'm going to back it in the red because I laid it up there on the blue and it kind of blended in. Even with the red, it's kind of blending in. But I'm going to go ahead and put it there anyway. Like BB-8 saying cool dude, even though, he don't say much or nothing. He's going to say cool dude on here. And yeah, this is when I'm going to see the boy, and that why I had to really, really keep an eye on it. It kept trying to get away. But now it's on a page, so it's fine. I can not worry about it anymore. And this says awesome, I believe. But all I wanted was the rocket. So I'm going to use the rocket and put it up in the right-hand corner. And since there was like a little dotted line on that 3x4 card, I'm going to do that on my layout. I didn't think of it on my own. I just seen it and used the card as inspiration. And so yeah, it's going to be a dotted line going to the rocket, and it's going to be on foam tape. And I'm going to end up punching out some stars next with my star punch. And that, if for anybody that wants to know, it's an EK Success star punch. I have looked a couple of times when people have asked, and well, the first time I was using it, a couple people got it, but lately they haven't been able to find it, and I haven't either. I don't know if they're just out at the moment, but I did get mine off of Amazon. I went looking for it, and that was really the only place I found it when I was hunting for it. I'm going to scatter the stars, and that one I just put on there, I got too much glue and it squirted out, and it left a mark no matter what I tried. I just decided I'm going to put a bigger star over it. So yeah, I just put a bigger star, and it's fine now. This is the Dilutions white spray, and I really like it because it shows up on the dark stuff really well. And so I sprinkled some of that on, and that's it. That's my layout. I am done. But I want to thank y'all so much for stopping by, and make sure you stop by and check out the other gals' layouts and see what they've created with their punches today. I'm sure it is awesome because, punches are great and they're a lot of fun to play with. At least we all have fun playing with them. But yeah, if you leave a comment below, I'll get back with you. If you like the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe. And of course, those of you who already are, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And thank you for the comments that you leave below. They make my day. But yeah, this is it. This is my layout. And that's Parker dressed, well, I don't know if he's actually in there or photoshopped in. I don't know. I didn't even think to ask. But he looks so cute. His little teeny tiny face in there. But yeah, that's Parker and Moonwalking Boy. Thanks for watching. Have a happy, scrappy week. Take care and stay safe. Bye-bye.